real lives. Today, I have with me Derek Armstrong and David Porter. If to those you don't know, that's the chef, and this is Porter. How you guys doing today?
I'm good. Like I said, I woke up this morning, so I'm on the side of the dirt, so I'm feeling pretty good. Week went pretty good, so I'm good.
Same. You know mine every week. I'm good. If I'm here, I'm good.
Okay, that's good. That's good. But today, we know what the special guest we have is two sisters. We got Nicole and we got Latoya Edwards. Both of them are good friends of mine. They've been friends with me for years. But they are legal shield reps, and we're gonna have a conversation about it. How you ladies doing?
Doing awesome.
Doing
Amazing.
absolutely amazing.
Since y'all spoke at the same time, y'all didn't say which one was which. We don't know. Just for the people that don't know.
I'm Latoya.
Okay,
And I'm Nicole.
okay.
Mm.
Thanks for
And
clarifying that, ladies.
I hear a little accent. Where y'all from?
we're from the Big Apple, New York City.
Oh, okay.
So nice they had to name it twice.
Mm. Mm. How long y'all been here?
Um, a little over 10 years.
Oh, y'all just about from Texas. That's all I'm trying
Wait
to
Yeah,
get
you
to.
know, you get
That's what I'm trying to get to. Go ahead.
Well, wow, we like it here, but never from here. We're never gonna give up the Big Apple.
Okay, I got
Who
you.
would?
I got you. I got you.
We're city girls.
This is a city too. We're just bosses and all that people say we are.
Man.
We're not mad about the horses though. We know it's about boots on the ground right now. So horses, it's all about horses and cowboys.
Oh yeah.
So we're embracing it. We're not mad about it.
Are you
So,
guys going to the rodeo?
so I'm so upset I missed it for Black Heritage Day. But I'm probably gonna go out there. I was thinking about taking a ride out there today. My niece is out there. So I don't know. I'm all boots on the ground. I'm a real cowgirl. Y'all don't know. Like I'm city and country.
I was gonna say it sounds like you.
Uh,
You do know it's a rodeo here too. They got one next month.
Where?
It's in Mesquite at the Mesquite Rodeo. It's
Oh,
called Hip Hop
Mesquite.
Cowboy Rodeo.
I see.
Oh, okay.
Right there,
Well,
635 in Wichita, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's gonna be. Matter of fact, I think it's this week coming up. It's this week.
oh, well, y'all have to
This
tell
coming
me.
weekend.
Well,
Coming-
keep us posted. I'm gonna have to get your information so I can
So yeah,
get
they
posted.
got one this week. This
Listen,
weekend coming up.
I'm real boots on the
It's not you
ground.
ain't gotta go out with Houston for the rodeo.
Ooh,
They got it here in
that's
Dallas too.
where they kept saying
That's
the
why
best
I was
place
bringing it up.
to do the rodeo at. That's where it's at.
Okay, y'all ready to start the conversation?
Let's do it.
Let's start the conversation then.
Okay,
Lay it on us. Lay it on us.
y'all gonna have to bear with me. I have no cue cards, and my cognitive dissonance is a problem with my MS. So I got to look at my phone with the questions or whatever. I got plenty of questions that guys have asked me, and they want to know about legal shit. So I'm gonna have to ask you guys, but I'm gonna have to look at my phone too, though, so that y'all don't be mad at me.
We're
We're
not.
good. We're good.
Okay,
Fire away.
okay. For those who don't know, tell everybody what legal shit is about.
So Legal Shield is a company that provide legal services. First and foremost, we are able to, just like you, when you think of like the automobile industry, Uber, and all those things are driven by an app. Legal Shield have now made it an ability where we're able to tap an app for basically for anything, an emergency. So the biggest thing is about sharing the legal services and people having the ability to have access to an attorney 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And that's powerful. And especially being on a show like this with amazing black men, it is important to cover our black men and let them know that they are protected within the justice system.
Did y'all hear that? Amazing black men.
Amazing.
Look, look, hey Trey, hit it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
So what inspired you guys to get into this?
Because we see the injustice being done to our black men and people that don't have access. Because, they say the rich are able to afford legal services, but people that have money have access. those that don't have money don't have access. And we just felt like it wasn't fair. You know, coming from the big city of New York, it's a lot of things that we've seen being done to people that was unethical. And it always, instead of us, for me, I always was that person that played lawyer. I was always the one to say, oh, you should do this, you should do that. No, you should do this, you should do that. But I never had a resource for my people. And I never had anything to really be able to offer them because I'm not a lawyer. So when we were introduced to this company and we seen all the benefits that it offered, it was a no-brainer. And I had to be a part of it.
Okay, good.
Oh, well, y'all look who's here at the show. Well, this is welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, Corey.
Hey,
Nice of you to join us.
Everybody give it up for Corey. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I had a question for her real quick. Could you tell people like what all types of things that Legal Shield covers? So for people that don't know, is it just criminal matters or is it any type of matter when you sign up?
So no, we have a suite of services that we offer anywhere from. So it's not just criminal, and we don't want to always think of the legal system from a criminal standpoint. We want to look at it from a preventative standpoint, whereas we are proactive on how we do things. So we have people who drive trucks. So we have a CDL plan. This is the big state of Texas. Everybody carry guns. So we have a gun supplemental plan that covers our gun owners. So people that say, "Oh, I got in trouble with a gun," but now we were able to have legal access to protect you, even being a license to carry or unlicensed to carry. It doesn't matter if it's just state carry. We have rideshare. We have plans if you have your own business. We have group plans. We have plans. We even have an identity theft program that actually protects your identity. Because if you don't know, it's the number one fastest growing crime in America.
Yeah,
So,
I've been hit by identity theft twice.
wow.
Me too.
So, oh, but yeah,
So you see the value and the importance of protecting your identity more than anything. And just think about it. People don't protect their identity. They wait for
something to
something to
happen.
happen, but our company is able to give you a $3 million coverage over your life. That's powerful. So people say, "Oh, my bank has credit monitoring. My credit card has credit monitoring." They only have monitoring. They can't restore you back if I stole your. Because if a professional steal your identity, you need a professional to replace it. Is
Right.
that not correct?
Right.
So we're able to do that for
Right.
you.
So yeah, you saying aftermath instead of yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
your credit monitor, like you said, only gonna cover it. Try and be proactive, but when it happened to you, then you're on your own to try to get things back straight.
Yeah, and it's a
Right,
disaster.
right.
She can speak from a theft standpoint, but what I can share, because she's had her tax refund stolen, and I'll let her elaborate on that because it's very important. People don't know the value of that, but it does fall under a legal scope. It takes someone 600 business hours to restore their own identity. Who has that? You can't take off from your job
Right.
to restore your credit or your identity. It's a violation. But she was hit. She can
I'll
elaborate
speak
because
a
it
little
was
bit about
horrible.
it
It was horrible.
because I think for me it was just like everybody's, I call them the alphabet boys, right? We all scared of the alphabet boys, the IRS. Everybody's always running and shaking and scared, but the very organization that we're scared of, they're not even protecting us. Because how could somebody that's not me be able to file my taxes? Don't you need a W-2? Don't you need an ID? How was that slipped? So for me, that was eye-opening. I realized that we're not protected. So after that, once if you ever got your identity stolen, especially through the government, you now live through a PIN number. So I'm no longer Nicole in the eyes of the government. I'm 56213 for the rest of my life. So people don't understand it's not just identity theft, it can change your whole life. And then what if I was dependent on that money? It took them over 60 days to um, investigate the case and be able to issue me another refund. So for me, that was I was like, I cannot ever be unprotected again. So our services do give you a blanket of services. It does cover you before, during, and after.
Oh, that's good.
it's crazy when you say you go by a number now, because me,
Never been to
me,
jail.
Yeah, you gotta bring out.
I ain't never been to jail. Now
we had to go by a number for over 7 years that we were there, right?
And that number
And,
never
and
changed.
I still remember that number.
well, I've been 15 years on that number. So yeah, I got y'all beat. I got y'all beat.
Well, I can remember in 2011. So I don't know. We about neck and neck. So tell me, what are some of the common misconceptions people have about leadership or services like this?
That they can't afford it. It's not for me. I don't get in trouble. And I always like to say, hold on. Let me ask y'all. Bad things happen to good people, right?
All the time.
All the time. So those are some of the misconceptions that I don't get in trouble. I don't need legal services. But again, like he asked, it's not only criminal. We handle civil, we handle estate plan. You need to see a lawyer. Many things, divorces, name changes, adoption. You know, even if somebody contracts and documentation, just being able to consult.
So if we have a contract
Hmm.
and we need it read, you guys, Legal Shield will read it for us?
Absolutely. That's one of the services that we provide under our memberships, because every day someone's signing a contract that they don't understand.
Exactly.
Right.
Some,
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
or, and it comes back to bite them, because we always say the big print.
The big print give it, but the fine print take it away.
Oh, wow.
So at the end of the day, when you don't know, you may think you understand. That's like you sign a cell phone contract. We all have a cell phone. We all sign a contract, but it's not a problem until it's a problem. So nothing's ever a problem until it's a problem. So it's important to, I mean, if you can get your documents reviewed unlimitedly, why wouldn't you? Why would you say, let me check with my attorney, because I don't know if you're telling me the right information.
Unlimited document.
Unlimited documentation, unlimited consultation. So if you need to call every day, hey, I have a problem. Our law firm has over anywhere from 87 to 100 attorneys right here in this great state of Texas.
Fort Worth.
You know, I'm glad you keep saying great state of Texas, because it is a great state, you know. But, yeah.
Well, I mean, they say everything is bigger in Texas. So I just have to relate to when I moved here, they told me everything's bigger in Texas. So I just start coming with a bigger personality, bigger, even though I'm little.
It's just spread out big. I don't know if it's bigger. Yeah, it's just far. Everything's far. Everything's far.
30, 45 minutes
So
away.
I got a question also. So you said they offer a lot of different plans for the everyday person that feel like they can't afford it. What does a typical membership or a standard, or what would you suggest to be a standard membership? What would it consist of, and just around what would the number be for as price ranges to cover some of the things that you're talking about?
So a standard plan for us is our preferred plan, and it's a $37.95 plan. That's less than $1.06 a day. So, which is about maybe $500 for the year if you want it annually. But when you think about it, $37.95, is that worth your life? Like that's what you have to ask yourself. You don't ever want to have to check your wallet or your checkbook before you check your rights. So for $1.06, it's worth it. It's worth budgeting. I live in the budget world for people, so I teach them that because I want them to have this so that they can be proactive and have a preventative plan that can help their life and their family's lives.
Now, let's say I want to sign up today. How long will it take?
About 5 minutes.
That's it?
It takes 5 minutes. Our services is derived through an app. It's a tap of an app, 5 minutes to fill it out, and your services, and you have access to a lawyer 24/7. Start today.
So if I start right now, well, start today, my services will start today.
Active. It is Sunday, and most law firms aren't available on a Sunday. But thank God for our services, it's 24/7 access for an emergency if you get detained or pulled over. Our lawyers look to call you back in about 8 to 10 business hours once you contact them, either through the phone call or you upload your problem right through an app.
Interesting.
Yeah, you know what? You answered my question that I had. I already, yeah, I was
I,
in line to ask a question. But that's great. That's great because it's flowing through the conversation. So that is absolutely good.
So what was your question going to be? Because I still don't understand what it was.
I was going to ask you about a lawyer. Is it a lawyer on retainer once they sign up with us? How long does it take for a lawyer to them to communicate with a lawyer if they need one? And
want me to answer that? Okay.
no, go ahead.
Because that is more detailed and
Yeah,
things.
right. That's more
Yes, I
detailed
want
explanation
I
of
want
it.
to be able to explain that
Right.
because as we know, the justice system is very complicated, right?
Right.
And lawyers are what? Very busy. So they're not available instantly all the time. The average lawyer, they take 8 to 10 days to even call you back. If you guys are familiar with lawyers. But um, we have we have our law firms are in 50 states and Canada. So you have access to lawyers in 50 states and Canada. Our particular law firm in the Dallas Fort Worth market, we have 89 to 100 lawyers. They cover over 75 areas of law. And what that does is so depending on your case, that's the particular lawyer that will call you, that you will get assigned to for whatever you're calling in for. Now, again, like I told him, 8 to 10 hours in the business day, a business in the business day, they look to call you back.
If it's not an emergency.
If it's not an emergency.
Did y'all already speak about the process when you get pulled over? I know we was telling about it last week.
No, no, that's what I'm gonna tell you. Give me an example of how Legal Shield will be helpful to the average person.
Okay.
So that question that he had,
That was your question?
yes.
Okay. So let me answer it because I'm a
So we
target.
just got all your questions.
Yeah, y'all.
I mean,
No,
that's
no.
good.
This
It's
is
flowing.
good. This is good because I'm a target. So all the time, I'm not even gonna lie. The legal shield saved my life. I'm a speed demon sometimes,
All the time.
you know, but I recently here in Texas got pulled over, right here in Mansfield, and I was going to a funeral actually, and I wasn't even speeding. This is the time I really wasn't speeding, right? So he pulled me over and he made a joke like, "Oh, this truck could go faster than that." I said, "Well, I wasn't even driving fast, so I'm just not sure why you pulled me over." And then he said, and then I told him I was going to a funeral, but in the process of me talking to him, I had already tapped the app.
Show them.
So
Tap
on the
that.
phone, you tap the app. I just want to show you guys so you hear and you can actually physically see it in real time. So it's at the time when he pulled me over, I said call firm. We have an emergency button right here,
Mhm.
right? So it's an emergency button right here. The attorney got on the phone in less than 45 seconds. So as the cop is back at the car, he hears the attorney telling me. I said, "Hey, I got pulled over. I just don't know how the stop going to transpire." And then he said, "Okay, Miss Edwards, don't worry. We'll take it from here." The police came back and said, "Who are you talking to?" I said, "My attorney." He said, "Well, why did you call an attorney?" I said, "Because I don't know how this traffic stop gonna go.
And I
So I
get
need
two
to get my." And they
rights.
told me, "This is my Miranda rights. Be quiet and get your attorney on the phone." So I did that. And then he said he gave me a thumbs up and did not give me a ticket. And then said, "I know where the churches are." So the power in having just me, not a black man, just me. But I got these services for my son because I had a young son and he was about to start driving. And I did not want him to be at risk of being pulled over as a young black kid and not have access and not know what to do and be afraid. So even he's already prepared to tap the app.
It's tapped
He has tapped the app. On
many
his
times.
25th birthday, he got pulled over with 3 cars. They pulled 3 cars over his and two of his other friends' cars, filled up with young black gentlemen coming from his birthday celebration. They even was a little bougie. They was coming from Double Eagle Steakhouse, dressed up. Not like that makes a difference whether you dressed or not, whether you should be pulled over. But he was pulled over. He called me on one phone, on his phone, and he tapped the app. Do you know the police said we're not gonna have roadside court? My son said, "Well, my Miranda rights says I can call my attorney." and they had no other choice. They took his car right here in Deep Ellum, just because he didn't have the insurance card. The attorney told me, tell your mom to send a picture of the insurance card so that they don't tow the car. So the power in this app, this tap app, is very real. It's powerful. I don't want no one to walk away and not have it.
And I want to jump in real quickly because yes, having that app, we don't want to confuse anybody because it is going to be sometimes you get pulled over and you are going to go to jail because based on what you may have done. But the fact of the matter is, you see how are not. But the fact of the matter, they are able to tell you how to handle it because the average young person or guy, we get angry, we want to start being huffy. Why are you pulling me over? What I did? I know I am like that. I, I have to breathe when they start pulling me over in Texas because I've never gotten pulled over in my life.
Well, you
But when I
was
got
on the
to
subway.
Texas, he said I was on the
You was on
subway.
the subway
And you
multiple
right,
times,
because
so
you know we couldn't get our license until we was 18.
See?
Because they knew at 18 we couldn't drive before 18. But like I said, I never got pulled over until I moved here. Never got a ticket. But nevertheless, at least that lawyer
No.
never
No, you ain't got to be working your neck when you about text.
texted.
Right.
And but the fact that they can guide us through, calm us down, tell us what to do, and kind of even helps the situation. Sometimes you feel like you're being supported. So that's what's so powerful.
Well, that's good because I mean you never know how it's gonna go. You never know what side of the bed they wake up on,
That's
and
right.
you don't never know what they taking out on you.
That's right.
Just because they pull you over. So having legal shield in that case right there is great.
Yeah. And you
I
know
mean-
what else, Tito? I think too, though, more than what she's saying is very true. And I think the bigger significant picture of that is if you got young adults, young kids growing up, starting to drive, I think just their presence and a lot of times just them being who they are, and we all know that kids and young teens, especially young black men, they have their own style, so they have their own way that they communicate, and that alone gonna come off different with the way the officer treats or handle them or lack of. So I think just having that app is an excellent choice because just the presence of knowing there's a third party that got his back,
That's right.
that goes farther than anything. I think that'll significantly change the turnout. To whereas, like you say, even with just towing the car, even with that being said or being threatened, that threat is lessened because they know somebody's on here that's of legal status, and it's not like they're gonna handle them and do some stuff that's not within the law.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Even
a
though,
fact.
and we got to be honest, we know nothing pisses a police off more than somebody that think they know
More
their
than that.
rights.
Mhm.
And that's only with us though, only with black people,
fact.
because the other race does it just as much and throw name drops and everything in their face, and it doesn't bother them or threatens them as much as it does a black man or a black woman that know their rights. So for that reason, a lot of times they get offended and they take that out on us more. So I think that having an app and you have somebody on their phone, once you tap it, that's for one on speaker and a voice and letting them know who they are and what they represent,
That's right.
can significantly change that outcome because it could go from real good to bad any day with them. So
And it's a proven fact. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
definitely.
It is a
No,
proven
no.
fact.
oh,
It
definitely,
is.
we know.
proven
We black
fact.
men know. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to, minimize, women to an extent,
No.
At all, but I'm saying that black men get it more anyway just because of our presence, period.
That's right.
So
Okay, let me chime in real quick.
yeah.
Because we do need to let everybody know, if you are riding dirty, Legal Shield is not
Not gonna help
is not going to help you.
That's right.
If
We
you
still
riding
going to
dirty,
jail.
if
going
you
to
out here
jail.
doing what you do,
right.
please know that Legal Shield will not help you. They will help you if you're doing right, but they are not going to help you if you got 50 pounds of weed in the car.
Say it again.
They're not going to help you if you got a couple keys in the car. They can't help you with that. I don't think any lawyer can help you with that.
Right. We gonna do
But
Wait till you get booked in.
yeah, but I just don't want anybody to think legal shit is the answer for that.
Absolutely.
They just gonna make sure they get the years that they say they supposed to get. Nothing more, nothing less. The paperwork gonna have to be right. They gonna make
Get
sure the
what you
paper.
got coming.
Hello.
Exactly. And that,
Thank you
I
for
was
making that
laughing.
point.
I was laughing
Thank
just
you.
like
Thank you for making
Latoya,
that
'cause
clear.
I'm like,
Yes.
man, y'all tripping, y'all. If y'all thinking they finna get you out and you know you did all this work, whatever.
No.
Okay, but anyway, okay, we move on to the next one. How can Legal Shield help people like me, entrepreneur?
Well, like she said, we have a suite of services. We help individuals, families, and small businesses. So what that is just like any benefit that's offered to an employee and their employees. So you as a business owner, we can help you because businesses need lawyers too. We always joke and say a lawyer should be your first employee, no one else. Because who else can help you navigate to get you where your business is going to be safe and productive, profitable. It's having it structured properly. So that's how we help businesses. We help them with their businesses structure, as well as if they ever get named in a lawsuit, if you're ever sued by an employee or somebody you serviced. Like say for instance, somebody came in here and they tripped over, the ceiling fell on them. Who they looking for? They're looking for you. They're
Of
going to
course.
want to sue you. So Legal Shield will have that structure for you. Already have your paperwork in order, what you're responsible for and what you're not. And if you're, liable, they're there to back you up. They're there to support you. They're there to represent you.
Okay.
So we offer that, and then we also offer our plan to, if you have employees like you do, you can, even though they're 1099, they're still your employees, you can offer them this service for, as a benefit. So it's a significant, about 40% discount just because you're offering it in a group plan. So now you can empower your employees with this same service. You can offer it just like the health benefits, just like nowadays pet benefit. Now you can offer legal services to your employees. So we offer that to small businesses and
Okay,
business
cool.
owners.
And I don't mean to go back and forth. Like I told you, my cognitive dissonance is a fool. I want you guys to let people know not only children are covered, but also their spouse or whoever else.
Why you taking my question?
I said I asked questions. I told them I want them to let people know.
I was just going to say, well, if I get the plan or somebody gets the plan, does that cover their spouse and their kids?
Okay, well, you asking your question right now.
So I'll answer it. So yes, the greatest part is that starting out on our preferred plan, just like I was sharing before, you get to have yourself, your spouse, and up to 10 dependents covered under the age of 26 and under. And the plan doesn't change. So this was make this something to go back to what he was saying about the price. This is why this is powerful, because health insurance and auto insurance, if you start adding people, the price goes up. So, and that's why people don't want to even add their kids on their car insurance. I was one of the people, but no, I'm just because the price was increasing. But for this, the plan stays the same. So your entire family, spouse, and up to 10 dependents are covered for that $1.06 a day.
Okay.
Even significant other. Doesn't
Well,
have
yeah,
to
it
be
doesn't
married.
can be both though, significant and spouse. You have to choose which one you're gonna cover.
Okay.
Just thought I'd throw that in.
They would have an app on their phone also. Right?
Correct. Yes. Everyone downloads the app on their phone.
Because we want them covered.
'Cause they're
If they
covered.
can't call us and we tap the app. Now, I've done that too. One of my cousin was pulled over. She had the app, but she was so distraught that I had to tap my app for her. It's true.
No, it's very true.
She was distraught. I said, why haven't you tapped your app? She's calling me at 3 a.m. I said, that's why you have Legal Shield. But they have to have their own app so that they can tap it. But Legal Shield still allowed me, they still met me at the courthouse for her. So that was powerful.
Was that your next question?
No, that wasn't it.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Tell her, wait a minute. Explain that to me about the part. Okay, so since you wasn't able to tap the app and you had to, that means you had to like make the claim for her.
Yes.
So you had to be the one to show up.
Right. And so I only could do but so much, but they're so gracious. They still helped us because really you have to be the person. You have to say you want to use your lawyer.
Right.
And it was things I couldn't do, but I wanted to make them aware because she was already locked up. She didn't have access to her app.
Right.
But I was
Okay.
able to give her name.
Okay.
I had her case number, so they helped me. They said she still just get there, sign this paper, send it, grab this paper for her, have her sign this, and then that allows us to come in and talk on her behalf. So that was still so powerful for me.
Right.
Because at that moment, I was the one that picked up that phone at
Right.
3 o'clock that she needed to know. And when I got there, I wanted them to know, let her know I'm here. You know.
That's powerful though.
Yes.
And that's significant because at the end of the day, like you said, even if you covered and you are not able to tap the app,
That's right.
meaning your ass locked up and they done put your phone where
That's
you're
right.
looking at.
That's right.
You gotta try and, I mean, think about it. If you got an app, you're not really remembering a phone number, and then in jail you limited on the access you have. So if you're not able to contact them, it might take that couple of hours. It might take them to start talking to you to a couple of, way even longer than that to try to figure out how you contact them for your secondary point of contact. So that was good that they still allowed you to do that and without being there because we all know representation here. If you ain't a witness of certain things, then it's gonna
That's
be
right.
kind of hard for them to let you stand in. But it was good that they done that because that's a significant point. Because like I said, if you get locked up and your phone gone,
Who do
you ain't got how you gonna tap a app? You ain't got the app.
Right.
I'm here on this limited 15-minute calls at a
That's
time.
right.
That's gonna get real expensive in a minute. Just trying to make somebody try and find what I'm looking for as far as the number and how to contact.
Right, and you do have a number and you have the app as well. So even if you can't get to the number, I always tell my members, definitely if you can't get to your app, write that number down as well. And, I give my members, I tell them, take my number down, have my number somewhere safe as well. So if that happens, you can always contact me, and I'm gonna go fight for that to try to help you as much as possible. Just because we have a personal relationship with some of our lawyers here in the Fort Worth area, we kind of pull on them. Hey, we gotta take it, or hey, they got my cousin. Straight up,
That's
we gotta
good.
be
It is.
real.
You
Because
gotta
she
say it.
literally
Right.
forgot, and
That's
I'm
a
like,
long way, because-
I can't help you. You need the lawyer because
Right.
I could not help her. But thank God, they got me. I was able to get her the help she needed.
And then that just made me bring up another valid point that you just said. With tickets, $37 a month is significantly cheap. Everybody know it ain't no good time when you strain for money. So the average person that feel like they can't add this to a bill or something already, and then they get pulled over for something like insurance or tickets, we know they go into hundreds of dollars, go into the amounts of hundreds of dollars. Having that representation, because we can't afford to even take off work.
That's right.
And you got an attorney that you can have to go and fight for that ticket and get it thrown out or whatever, work it down to affordable
That's right.
price for you would probably be worth that just alone, because it's, you gotta be honest. Even if we think we can't afford some things here, we all go out to eat
That's
probably way
right.
more than we need to. And,
Dollar a
just
day.
putting well, that's really considered a meal if you're going out. It's just not fast food. If you go out and spend that $37 or $40 on a meal, I think that the good way outweigh the bad for us if you're thinking that's something that won't come in handy at some point, even if it's a ticket or something every blue moon.
Right.
Still,
Because people will always say I don't get in trouble. So that's the first point of contact. I don't get in trouble.
Right.
Nobody gets in trouble
Or plan
purposely.
to.
Plan
Right,
to.
right.
It's not an intention. I'm not saying it's not bad people out here, but I'm saying it's not their intent. It's not my intent to be pulled over. It's
Right.
not. And I don't think that. I just think that what you're saying, the value is like you should put a value on your life. Like $1 a day is valuable to me. Like that is in my budget, even if I was struggling. That is because $600 for a ticket out here or $300 don't show up, failure to appear. Because Texas will add on all type of other
Right.
things and then start
Warrants.
layering it, and you be like, I
Layering
just
it in before
hey,
you know it, you got warrants for something
absolutely.
that was really a fraud.
I was like, Jesus, I'm looking back. Like, this how you layering this like the new stuff. Like, I just got one ticket, now I got four. They're like, oh, you didn't answer the ticket. It's failure to appear. I was like, did you know I was in an accident? I lost the ticket.
Right.
Like, so it's like,
So
you
that
just
failure to appear goes out the window.
Right.
Right,
They
'cause
do.
you got an
I'm glad you
attorney.
made that
Right.
point.
Right.
They will go in for you.
Absolutely.
For
That's
$79
so it
fee.
disappears. So like I said, it never happened.
Yep.
That's
and,
right.
and you know how it is. Everybody, your day-to-day activity here. You thinking when you first get it
Yes.
initially, I got
I miss something.
15, 20 days to respond. Before you know it,
It's
here,
gone.
2 weeks pass by, you got all this other stuff going on, and you got that FTA. But this way, you tap that app, you get that ticket, you tap that app, you send it in, however you need to send it, take a
we
picture,
upload it.
whatever they
Yep.
require.
You got it.
And now from there, you good. So
Got it. That's
Oh,
exactly how
I'm
it
gonna
happened.
throw my phone out the window. All my questions, look,
All
I'm
of
gonna
it
throw my
is.
phone out the window.
I gotta put that Medea finger up. I said, wait.
right.
So if I
my
understand
turn.
this right, so if you get a ticket or something like that, Legal Shield can represent you?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
See, I missed that part. Was that before I came in?
Now it's that wacky tobacco. We talking about that like
No.
right now. I mean, that's what we at right now. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're now.
Bust their jobs. No, they do. Yes. No, you
Yeah,
did not.
they
Not
did.
too much of
Yeah,
it, but yes,
yeah,
they
we-
do represent you.
Right.
Correct.
Okay, I got a question. So I know you guys are not lawyers.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you guys are not lawyers, but in your opinion, we're dealing with Legal Shield. Why do you guys think that many people avoid legal help until it's too late?
Again, the affordability. We back to that affordability. The average lawyer costs I'm gonna say
I'll
to
tell
$400 an hour.
$350 an hour. I worked for a law firm for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
An average attorney costs $350 an hour, and that's just the basic.
Just the
That doesn't even account for phone calls and emails. So if you called your attorney and said, "I just had a question," they're gonna bill you for $150 for one question for 1 hour, but you only talked for 10 minutes, right? So that's unfair, right? We go back to the $1.06 a day. Because $350 versus $1.06 a day is a huge gap. And then on top of that, you have to put a $7,500 retainer.
Are y'all listening to this?
So be clear on your fees. That's why people don't do it. So they believe they can't afford it. So when you don't believe you can't afford it, then you just can't afford it. You won't do it. If you don't know nothing, you won't do nothing.
Again, are y'all listening to this? $1 a day. Are you guys listening to this?
Now,
It's
Put in
better to be
cookie jar.
proactive than reactive.
Absolutely.
Put in
It's gonna
cookie jar,
cost more.
$1.
And then to bring that point up too, the affordability, that covers a lot of it. But the other misconception I think that people have, especially black people, I think that we have other things that we feel like is more important. But we all know hindsight is, 2020 all day long. I mean, because we'll feel like, yeah, that's something I could get. Not that I need it, but that's something I could get. But I got a whole list this long for as my needs, and a list like this for as this long for as I want. So I think it just fall into that need bag and get on that list that never gets to the top. You know what I'm saying? Because we try what we think was prioritizing what we have to do, what we need to do. And you got the mortgages, you got rent, you got all that stuff at the top, your top 4 or 5. And I think things like this falls on the list. It makes the cut, but it's at the bottom of the list as far as getting to that. I think that what y'all doing is help simplifying that, because it gave a better perspective of what all it does for you, and still be in a budget enough friendly spot for, I think, the average person to really obtain. And I think y'all did a real excellent job with kind of explaining and breaking that down because that's what I think stops most of us from getting things like that uh, until we need it. And then we're seeking out those people that, and we've been robbed so much with attorneys. You know, let's not leave that part out there. So I
That's
think that the
not.
way y'all broke it down and the way you kind of explained it, I think it gives the common everyday people that don't understand not only just the legality part of it, but understanding of how it works for you in your favor and how you can use it every day on the daily living without thinking I'm in trouble.
That's
Because
right.
nobody want to get stopped. Y'all brought up the point, even with silver issues. That's another thing. Nobody thinks they're gonna get sued. But hell, the average person that you hit their car with can sue you.
That's right.
And your insurance might not cover that. So if you got the silver part of that included in that, then they can protect you as well. So, you know, just we don't think about that type of stuff. So I think y'all did a nice job of explaining it and breaking it down to
And even
I
the
think
men.
I didn't mention, I'm sorry, not to cut you off. I think I didn't mention either, like, not only when we said civil and criminal and a host of different other things, I think we didn't even touch on the space of estate planning, which is very important for our people,
very
where
important.
we,
And that's
and it's just time back into what you saying, like, it doesn't, it's always at the bottom of our list. So when we fighting for things like underwear and Tupperware and stuff that ain't even ours, we got to know, like, let's just get our stuff in order. Like, life is so much smoother when your affairs are in order. We don't have to be running and chasing. Because why would we chase for something for $1 a day? We want to always try to say it's not affordable. But I'm very a little bit more harsh than other people because I'm somebody that wants you to sit in the reality of men are walking, boys, young men are walking around with $200 J's. And we as women are walking around with the lashes and the nails and it is and buying all this stuff. But we've never stopped to think why our affairs are not in order. Like, why do we put that at the bottom? Why is it not a need? Why is everything? Those things are not. Amazon ain't nobody stopping ordering Amazon while they paying their bills. They still ordering tons of Amazon packages, never putting it on hold. But then when something happens and you're feeling like, well, what do I do
right.
next?
And
Okay, that was my next question.
what
Sorry.
was your next
You
question?
was wait.
What was your next question? About the estate plan?
Mr. David didn't get his question.
No.
Okay.
I heard them say something about trust. Not even doing this interview. They told me about they were able to put me in a position to where I could do my trust.
Okay,
So let's talk about it.
yeah, let's talk about it. And first of all, let's let them explain to people what it is and what it consists of. Because you just say trust, you might go over people's head because they don't understand what it is and what it actually consists of. So could y'all?
So a trust, so a trust is something that you put your private assets in. It's another layer of protection, right? So if you own,
This is a open state, and you can see
so
it.
it also protects your privacy, it protects your assets, it protects all the things that you have or you don't have. But it's
Oh, your
also
business.
something that you put in place where you say, this is what I need to happen. So it's kind of like you're also adding a major layer of protection because there's some things that you can put into that trust, like your will, your power of attorney, your healthcare directive. Because what happens is that when something happens, God forbid, no one knows what you would like to happen for you, right? But as long as your assets are protected in a trust, it won't also go to probate. Because people believe that if I pass away, oh, my mother's going to get it, oh, my kids are going to get it, oh, my spouse is going to get it. And that's not how it works. Then people are fighting in court over your house, over your stuff. And they say, oh, I was his favorite niece. I was his best brother. Like, then they're fighting over your things.
I know
Well,
what he wanted.
like, and it's not true. But if you lay it out, this is what I need to happen. And when your stuff is in a trust, it doesn't go to probate. It's in the trust, it's stated what this is my last love letter to my loved ones. I need you to know what I want. I need it laid out. I don't want you to make it be something other than what I want.
And that's what they have to go by. So the will is another board.
No, the will is still another.
Trust.
No, the
the
will
trust
is
is
still there.
inside the
It's
trust.
inside the trust. You can put it in the
Yeah.
trust. You don't
It's
always
like a
have to have.
safe.
It's
It's like
another
a safe
safe.
place.
Yes,
It's like a
Safe
it's
for
like
your,
a
Look
safe.
safe for
Look
your
at it for a
assets.
safe. A
A,
safe.
a financial safe for your assets.
Because the more kids people have, or the more family members, I've heard already countless stories. We've had our own family stories that people are fighting for things, and because they didn't make the right decisions to layer it into trust, right? Because even people think, oh, your son's gonna get it. I'm like, no, my sisters are gonna, because I don't know what my son gonna do. Like, are y'all crazy?
Right.
But it's just one of those things. He's a great kid, don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying the trust is another layer
John,
over your
rooting for you,
asset.
man. John, I'm rooting for you.
You guys in Legal Shield, it'll help set up a trust as well for
Yes.
the average, I'm saying for the average fee that we're
Yes.
talking about.
So no, so that to get a trust is another plan, which is the $49.95 plan, and then we do a trust for a flat rate of $250.
Oh, that's not bad.
So that's it. That's your flat rate. They do all of it for you, and then you just come back in.
And my
So-
one last question I have about the trust thing for the people too. For people that, that don't know how it really works, who holds that?
So your law firm is holding your trust. So, but you have to also put in place to let your loved ones know who has your stuff,
Right.
so that they know when
Who to
if
contact.
something
That's-
happens,
that was the
that's
reason
where
I
they
asked
go
about
to
that,
the
so that they
contact.
know who to go to
Yes,
the contact.
that's the point of contact.
Right.
Now, with all these services that you guys offer, how can y'all get it? Well, how can we get it for such a low price?
Such a great question.
Good question, because we said the average consult is anywhere from 200 to 400 an
Right.
hour. So it's called collective buying. We have 4.5 million customers. So a little bit of everybody allows us to pay the law firm, which is our law firm is Ross and Matthews, 1.5 million a month to provide these services for us. It's just like, because everybody's paying into the membership. So we're able to get collective buying power.
Good, good.
Yeah, so we're so grateful for that, because now the average person can have a extraordinary service, is what I like to call it.
Extraordinary.
So it's not just for the rich anymore.
That's right. It's for everybody.
Mhm. That's what makes it affordable. Anything else?
Okay, extraordinary.
Right.
I like to think of it.
So, what do you do to sign up? You get the app.
So it's about 5 minutes to sign up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna send you a link, or whoever, if someone needs to, we can do it over the phone as well. We have a website, but I'm gonna send you a link. You're gonna click in, and then you're gonna fill out that information. And once you get that email, your service is ready to go. Now, some of the services it is a 10-day wait for like things like a trust and things like that, uncontested divorces, some of those civil matters, they do want to make sure that, you guys make your payment before y'all say, hey,
It's
you come to the
180
house?
days for name change, uncontested divorce, and adoption. You have to wait over 180 days, because they don't want you to just get the services and then say, come over here and I'm getting divorced from her, and then and then be like, I'm ready to go. I'm getting divorced, and then so we want you to wait 180 days to make sure you secure your services.
Okay, I got a question, right?
Yes.
But
So-
so about 5 minutes to get signed up.
Okay.
5 minutes. Okay, no. So I signed up maybe, when was that?
Maybe 2
About,
weeks ago.
Maybe 2 weeks ago, right?
Mhm.
And I said I want I set a date that I want my payment to go out, right? So when you sign up, does your payment start when you say, or does it start the month after? I have to know, because the money still haven't left my account.
Right. So because you signed up for the 10th, and then because you're under you're under a group plan. So the
Yes.
group plan has options of when they want to pay.
Okay.
So typically most group plans, they can pay the following month. So that's totally different. That's why yours had that extension. But the average person, the day you sign up is the day they take your payment.
Yeah, I was wondering, because I watch my money.
Yeah.
I watch my cheese.
Yes, right. So yeah, it'll be coming out this
That's
week.
that's the beauty of being in offering it to your employees
employees.
as well, like she was saying, just to piggyback off her. It's more or less like, and also when you do sign up, say like you signed up today and this wasn't a good day for your payments to come out the next month, you can call in and say, I like my payments to be taken out on this day. So it's always comparable from when you can make the payment, so it doesn't clash into any other your other
Default or
payments and
something,
say,
yeah.
oh,
Or
well,
you
I
go
couldn't
default,
pay
yeah.
because all my stuff come out on the 1st or the 15th. Now you can say, well, I need it to come out on the 20th. And it works. So it doesn't, they make it where it works for everyone.
Sounds like it.
That's good to know.
So, last question. What would you guys tell anyone that have any kind of discrepancy on signing with Legal Shield today?
If they have any discrepancy,
Yeah.
like a problem with the law firm, or
If they have two questions about it, if they thinking about it but haven't made a decision yet, what would you say to convince them to this is what you need?
you want to answer that?
We both going to answer.
Okay, you go.
Okay,
Okay.
because that's
So,
from a different perspective.
um,
It's relative.
I just think it needs, it's a no-brainer. To me, it's a no-brainer, because again, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Everyone that I've talked to about this service, if they haven't gotten it the day I talked to them, they call me back 2 to 3 days, weeks, or months later. It's no one that I have introduced this service to has no use for it. It's nothing that they can't use it for. So everybody I know, it's a necessity for them.
Russ?
And so I would tell them, I mean, it's a no-brainer for me. It's a no-brainer for them. Be
Okay.
protected.
For you, it's a wide
Oh, yeah.
variety of things that they offer that.
They can use everyday life, because we got questions. You're gonna, if you Googling things, if you thinking and questioning things, if something has happened to you, it can be your packaging. They didn't honor a warranty. They said they wasn't gonna give you a defective product. You can still use a lawyer for that. So are just questions. Maybe you want to build your business. Maybe someone wants to, any question that you are questioning, you can get answers from my attorney for. So I think for me, that's why you can always use it.
I'm gonna be quick. So I just think that for me, I think when you hear this service and you hear the cost, because for me it's about the money, just like what you were saying. I'm leaning on the side of don't let money determine your rights. Don't put something off for tomorrow that you can do today, right? Protect your family. If you love and care about your family, why wouldn't you protect them? Why wouldn't that be in a budget for you? Why wouldn't $1 a day make sense for you? Like, you have to ask your own self that. That's a matter of a heart. Like, do I love my family? I love my son. I don't want nothing to happen to him. It's my solemn duty to cover him. And people should think that same way about their loved ones. So, sign up for Legal Shield today.
Okay, I was gonna make a mistake and call you. Nicole, Latoya, we appreciate you guys coming out to let our people know about this. I mean, we big on community. I mean, and let's get them the information that they need. And I appreciate you guys doing that today.
So,
Of course.
Of course.
so let's say we got some people in the audience that want to sign up. How do they get in contact with you all?
You can-
So we have 2 sites. You could go to L. Latoya Edwards at ladiesofjustice.com, and you could go to
Nicole Little dot associate legal associate. I'm sorry, associate.legalshield.com.
Can you say that one more time?
In Nicole Little dot associate at legalshield.com.
You gonna make her repeat that long ass email.
Well, that's my website.
I just want to
actually.
say, I just want to say thank you for having. I don't know if I just want to say thank you guys for having us on here today. It's been an absolute pleasure. It's important for us to share this with not only our people, but amazing black men like you guys who felt the need to share this with the community. It's such a blessing and an honor to be here. So thank you so much.
Say that again about the amazing.
Yeah, that's the part I want to hear.
Say that again.
And
So
Soundman,
thank you
get ready for the
so much for having us here. These amazing black gentlemen here for having us on the Black Kings. Black Kings, the conversation today has been an absolute pleasure being here, and we are so honored to have taken part in you guys' show. Thank you.
Thank
Hit
y'all
it-
for always
you.
pouring
Hit it one
into the
time, Trey.
community.
Hit it one time. But, Trey, what you need to do? Take some pictures?